Hi, my name is Bill Miller and I'm an estate and elder law attorney in Alabama. One of the questions that I get quite often is, does my will have to go through probate? So this can be a little confusing, but the gist of it is that the probate process is to get assets that are owned just in your name when you pass away to your estate and then on to your heirs. And what a will does is it gives the probate court instructions on how you want those assets distributed. So do you want your assets distributed equally to your children? Do you want them to go, maybe you want your house to go to your daughter and the rest of your assets to go to your son? But a will gives instructions to the probate court as to how you want those assets distributed. So whether a will has to go through probate depends on whether you own any assets that are just in your name when you die that don't pass some other way. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you have assets that are jointly owned with the right of survivorship, like maybe your home, you're owned with your spouse. If you look on your deed and it says jointly owned with the right of survivorship, when you pass away, your spouse owns that property and your will, and doesn't have to go through probate, and therefore your will doesn't govern what happens to that house. Same thing with beneficiary designations. If you've got IRAs or life insurance policies and you name a beneficiary on those policies, when you pass away, the beneficiary sends a death certificate to that company, the life insurance company or the IRA company, and they're going to send a check for the value of that IRA or the life insurance. It doesn't go through probate, and so therefore your will doesn't apply. So again, remember, a will only applies to those assets that are held just in your name when you pass away that don't have some other way to get transferred. So I hope that answers that question and gives you some clarification. If you have other questions, I encourage you to give us a call at 256-472-1900 or visit the website at www.millerestateandelderlaw.com, and I hope that was helpful.